What's up, everybody? We're the Intelligent Graduates. My name's Sir Esters.
And I'm Black and Pino J.
All right, let's get this show started. So, what up, Black? How's your weekend? Well, how's your week?
My week?
Your week.
It was cool. I actually got a little bit more gaming in, bro. This go around. I found a system on how to work with the baby and play video games at the same time.
Hold on. You got a newborn baby playing video games, bro?
This is my third round, bro. I got this to a science.
So what's she doing?
I mean, what I do, I got like a little rocker next to me, so I'll hold her for a little bit, and when I won't hold her and play the game. That's not an option. So what I'll do, I'll hold her until she gets a little sleepy, and then I put her in the little rocker next to me. Okay. And then I'll either get her a pacifier and let her chill with that, or sometimes she'll just be looking at the toys that are attached to it, and then I get my game on for a little bit. But once she starts crying, it's OV. I gotta hang that shit up and get to dad mode.
You're a true gamer, man. You're a typical true gamer.
Before, bro, I would actually try to hold my first daughter. I would try to hold her and try to play the game.
Wow.
But
what type of dad are you?
I'm a gaming dad. And
video games aren't that serious, man. It's not that serious, man.
I mean, it's not. But if I'm a competitive person now. If I'm playing like a game with a story, yeah, I can push pause. I hang that shit up. If I'm in a match and I'm competing against somebody, I'm gonna beat their ass. I gotta find a way to make this shit happen, and that's when I get real squirrely and I try to find a way to make that shit happen.
Like Call of Duty.
Yeah, no. I actually stopped playing Call of Duty, bro. That shit make me rage, bro. They be camping hard, so I'm on Apex. Yeah, I'll be playing Apex and shit.
I played Call of Duty the first time when I got my PS4. I got killed so quick I didn't play it anymore.
Bro, the cats will just sit there and camp, and they'll just wait in the corner, and as soon as you hit that corner, blow, or you get tripped on a trip mine, it's not worth the stress.
Yeah, again, that's the type of game that'll make you mad, man.
Oh shit, nigga, I didn't even hit record. Hold on.
What?
On the video.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, I see it. Okay.
Yeah, we started over.
Bless your heart, baby.
I was stuttering hard like a motherfucker anyways, and that one, I ain't like that shit.
Yeah. Well, me, been doing the same old. Just been doing new work, new things. And I got into, did I say last week I got into sports betting now?
Yeah, well, what are you doing, like DraftKings, bro?
DraftKings, I did that when it first came out. That's okay, but I'm actually like doing like sports betting. Like I'm betting lots of money on teams that win games. Like when they have the Titans, you know I'm a Titans fan, so I think they have us up by 9 points. And I'm thinking about putting money on that. Like, and I'll be betting high bets. I'll be putting like 500 on it, 300, 250 and stuff like that.
Hold on. You be putting high bets on sports gambling, but you can't get a new laptop.
Hold on, man. I do have a new laptop. Don't play me like that, man.
We talking about a good laptop, bro. You didn't get you a Mac.
No, man. Apple. Hey, I eat apples for lunch. That's the only time you see me have an apple.
Easy there, Tiger.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of sports betting. I lost a big bet last week, so
how much?
I'm not betting till next month. October is when the Titans messed me up against the Broncos.
Oof.
Well,
I don't got that luck, man. So I never gambled, dog.
I love to gamble. Now I know I'm not a competitive gambler. I'm not a competitive gambler to the point of where I sell my deed to my house and all that. Like, I know a couple people like that. Like, people that's, I just need one more. But, no, I'm not one of them type of gamblers.
How they doing, bro?
Come on, man. I got $20 on me. Like when I was in Vegas one time, I actually seen that. Like
for real,
dude didn't want to go home, man. Like they was stopping him. They was like, "Hey, sir, like you need to go home,
stop, bro."
He didn't want to go home, man.
It's
a sad situation.
He's gonna try to win it back. Get your ass out of here.
No, but that's all I've been doing is just gambling. I paid off a lot of stuff. My car, the car people where I pay my car note, they try to raise my car. So, yeah, I got a certain amount. Yeah, I got a certain amount that I paid, and like my warranty people, they emailed me something talking about, thank you for paying your bill. We're gonna have to raise it because something was raised, and I'm like, forget that, man. I just went ahead and paid it off, man.
I don't see how they would try to raise it, especially if you bought the car, and it's pretty much a contract that you sign, so everything should be a fixed number.
No, it don't work like that, man.
That's crazy.
They try to raise the price.
So the new whip, you paid the new whip off.
Yeah, I went ahead and paid it off, man. Like I got my money
wait, you
out.
Let me hold $1, motherfucker. What?
Hey man,
look, sport betting. Man, I do big betting.
Look,
and I pay my car off.
Look, if you want to make money, stocks, save, gamble, and take a risk. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Are you a fiduciary? Can I trust that? Can I trust that word? I can trust that word if you're a fiduciary.
A fiduciary. I don't even know what that means, but it sounds nice. Hey, let's get started on this show, though. All right, let's get on to Brianna Taylor. Louisville mayor confirms that the city will pay a $12 million settlement to Brianna Taylor's family. During a press conference on Tuesday, Mayor Greg Fisher announced that Brianna Taylor's family will receive a $12 million settlement. In addition to significant police reforms will be implemented in the city. Brianna Taylor died in March after police officers executed a no-knock warrant at her apartment and shot her 8 times. So, congratulations to the Brianna Taylor family for getting that big settlement. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe they said that's the biggest settlement that a woman has ever been given.
I think that's the biggest in that city's history, I think. Cause it's,
in Louisville, yeah. Yeah,
I think they're saying like the city previously paid $85 million to a man who was in prison for a murder. I think he didn't commit and he was exonerated, and then they ended up they settled out for $8.5 million. I mean, that's cool for the family, but that's not enough to replace her, man.
A life is priceless.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, hopefully this will help the family. I don't know, bro. It's hard. It's even tough for me to say for them to move on. You know,
no, it's not. They'll never be able to move on. But the biggest thing I can say, they'll be $12 million richer.
Yeah.
And if I'm not mistaken, I couldn't find it, but I was wondering how many people was in her family. Is it like immediate family, or you know how people be coming out the woodworks? Oh, yeah. Hey, cousin, how you doing?
It's me, Gerald from Tennessee.
Yeah, like who's getting the $12 million?
I'm hoping that it's because she didn't have kids, so I think
she had a kid.
I don't think she did have a child, but I think it'll probably go to immediate family. I'm assuming. Yeah. But I hope no motherfuckers try to do that shit to their family. They've been through enough, man.
Yeah. Well, people come out the woodwork talking about their family. Then you gonna have people on Twitter and stuff talking about they don't deserve that money. They'll get a lot of bad people coming towards them, and good people too, but also bad people. Publicity is what I was trying to say.
I mean, the $12 million is cool, but why are her killers arrested though? You know what I mean? The cops that pulled that shit off. That's the ice on the $12 million is cool, but what's really going to help this family and get some real closure is arresting the damn officers who did that shit to her.
Message. Yeah.
If we can't even sleep in our own homes, then what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Because this is like the second time I've heard of somebody getting killed in their home. Because those homeboy in Texas, and he got shot by the cop who thought that she was in her own apartment with whatever the fuck that story was.
Yeah.
And shot him then, and then they tried to like, you know how Dave Chappelle used to do his little his stand up. He was like sprinkle some crack on him, chop a move. The media tried to do the whole, oh, he had marijuana in his home, but still that doesn't.
They're always trying to. They never want to say we apologize. It's our fault. They just like the president. They'll put the blame. They'll try to switch the situation over. They try to do a 180 and say, well, the dude was a criminal. He was a drug dealer. I heard so many. The point. Yeah, I heard so many situations where they said her boyfriend's a drug dealer and she had something to do with it. I heard so many. I'm like, that's not the main concern.
And it wasn't even. I heard that one, and that whole investigation was based off of old ass information, and they were like, it was a drug sting. They've been casing her apartment because her boyfriend used to live. Her ex-boyfriend used to live in that apartment. They broke up. He moved out, but their dumbasses are still looking at the damn apartment, thinking that that he was still in there, and they mistaken her new boyfriend for the old one, and that's why all this bullshit started and shit. Because motherfuckers didn't want to do their homework and they fucking lazy.
Yeah.
So pro tip, children, don't do your homework on the fucking bus like the Louisville Police Department. do proper research, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, 12 million's cool, but fucking arrest those fucking cops, man.
That'll be the biggest. That'll be the biggest prize. That'll be the biggest prize for the Brianna Taylor family is to arresting the police. Well, arresting the cops. That'll be the biggest prize, and I think they'll be able. They still won't be able to sleep good at night, but that'll be a great way to have extra. Yes. Like
and then I'll come out the bushes and be like, hey, it's me, Gerald from Tennessee.
Oh yeah, there'll be a bunch of people coming out. I'm looking on the internet now, see if me and them are related.
See, hey,
if I'm not mistaken, I think I got a couple Taylors in my family. Like I think a couple Taylors. Like Taylor rhymes with my name kind of now. You know, she's light. That was light skinned too. Like you know, light skins.
I got a Y in my name.
Yeah.
And why is that? Because we related.
But rest in peace, Brianna Taylor, and the rest of the cops, and 12 million settlement. That's not enough for replacing a life. So let's get on to the Fresh Prince for rent on Airbnb. This is by The Loop. Airbnb and Fresh Prince star Will Smith have teamed up to rent out the famous abode featured on the series in conjunction with the show's recent 30th anniversary. Love what you've done with the place at Will Smith, Airbnb shared on Instagram. 30 years since the Fresh Prince rolled up to the show's iconic LA crib, Will is opening the doors to his former kingdom for a limited time, only on Airbnb. There are 5-time one-night stays available at the house for $30. That's coming in October.
What? $30?
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
But the whole thing about it is like it's probably already sold out.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's crazy. Bruh. And it's like, and if I'm not mistaken, I think they have like a bunch of, because you know he came out with a Bel Air clothing line.
Yeah. I'm actually trying to pick up some fits from there.
Yeah, a bunch of the Bel Air clothing line is gonna be in the house, like hats, the jacket, like you know the in and out jacket that's gonna be in there. I don't know if the rooms are gonna be the same. I think they will be.
You talking about the robes?
Wait a minute.
You said robes or
no? I said rooms.
Oh, the rooms. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they didn't show all the rooms, but they showed some rooms. I know they showed.
You said robes. I was like, nigga, the only person I saw had a robe was Aunt Viv. And
no, I'm talking about the rooms and the living room. For what I've seen, like the house looked different, but it's just the main outside the house that looks the same. Yeah.
Nigga, I didn't even know that was a real place when I was a kid, bro. I just thought it was just because every TV show. They always take a picture of like some random house somewhere, and then they use that as the backdrop to set the scene. Like this is where the family lives at, blah blah blah, and then you get the interior shot. But when I saw that shit on Twitter, I was like, damn, this is a real place. I didn't even know.
Yeah. And they're making a reboot of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, I don't know. I even though Will Smith is he's gonna be part of the production, or I think behind the scenes on producing the show or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I feel about the Prince of Bel-Air being a drama.
Yeah.
So like how does Uncle Phil throw Jazz out? You know what I'm saying? Is he throwing them out or is he cussing them out? You know what I'm saying? Because before he was like, ah!
Yeah, like I think it would be good with Will Smith, like doing the show and stuff, helping out on the show. I think he won't let us down, and I loved how him and Viv reconciled on all their differences, because they kicked Aunt Viv out and put the light skin Aunt Viv in.
I always wondered what happened because Aunt Viv was dark skinned, and then next thing you know, Aunt Viv turned light skinned.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I think it became the money issues. It came down to money issues because they didn't feel like she had a more important part. She didn't have no very important part to get paid so much money.
For real? My dad told me when I was a kid, I was like, "Why is she? The mom's different now." My dad said that she's like Michael Jackson,
mm-hmm.
and then it didn't click until I got older. I was like, "Oh, those you cracking a joke about Michael Jackson turning dark skin to light skin," but it's cool that they reconciled. It's kind of weird because she was the mom for so long,
yeah,
and it kind of made sense why the children were like different shades of brown. You know what I'm saying? And then you switch to light skin Aunt Viv, and then like, nigga, did you adopt these children or what's going on? Because they say like black of the berry. And
sweet of the juice.
Mom and dad are two light ass berries, and you got how the hell is this happening? But yeah, I would like to go and see this place, bro.
Yeah, I really don't care for I would love to stay in it for a night for $30, but I already for something like that, it's sold out. I would just love to drive past there. I would just love to drive in Bel-Air just to see it and take pictures. Just to see it. House. Yeah, because that's like, as you said before, you never really thought it was a real house.
Yeah. I mean, they even did the exterior shots of. I remember seeing exterior shots of when they're outside the house, point in case when they throw Jazz out the house.
Yeah, and Will got that hoopty.
Yeah, and those are the only times that I've seen the outside. Other than that, I just always thought it was just like some random picture of a mansion somewhere, and they just used it as a set, like the set to set the scene and shit. But that's cool, bro. $30. Whoever got that shit already, man, congratulations. You live in my goddamn childhood fantasy right now.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, it posted at the beginning of this week on Twitter. Well,
yeah, I saw
it posted at the beginning of this week on Twitter, and people was just lighting it up like crazy. But there's people on the inside that knew about it before we knew about it.
Oh yeah, for sure. I already know.
Like that's the game that plays. Will probably told some of his homies and stuff like that.
I'm pretty sure people had already stayed in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he told his homies that, hey, we got this on the Airbnb. Hit this up real quick. Yeah. I'm pretty sure people had stayed in there already, and now it's time for the general public to get into it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a great thing, great and beautiful thing. Cause when I was little, like me and you are different in different age groups. When I was little, I didn't understand anything that was going on with the Fresh Prince, Martin, all them black shows. I didn't understand nothing. I was like, this is funny. But when I got older, I realized how funny this stuff is.
See, you're as old as my second brother. Yeah, my second brother. You guys are like the same age because me and you we're like 7 years apart and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, my younger brother, he was like that too. We used to watch Fresh Prince in the house, and he would laugh because we were laughing. Kind of deal. Yeah. So when we got older, then he was like we get older, and then there'll be jokes and TV shows that we would watch that it finally hit him. He's like, oh yeah, I'm like, nigga, this late as hell.
Yeah. Like I didn't realize all that stuff didn't hit me until I got older, and I realized what they was talking about, what was going on. Like when they was talking about Carlton lost his virginity and he has Will. I didn't know what was going on when he got married. You remember that episode?
Yeah, I remember that episode.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on. I'm like, what the heck they talking about? But
yeah, he got that haunted house door in the background, bro.
But if anybody want to rent out the Bel Air house, go ahead and do it. So let's get on to this. Tatiana Maslany is playing She-Hulk. This is by the IGN. Orphan Black star Tatiana Maslany has reportedly landed the title role in Marvel's She-Hulk, the upcoming Disney Plus streaming series. She will play Jennifer Walters, who is an attorney that possesses superhuman strength and speed. Jennifer's green behemoth also retains control over her intelligence and emotions, unlike her cousin, Bruce Banner. So, break down She-Hulk even more, Black. I already know you know what's up on She-Hulk.
All right. Before there were those casting rumors that they were looking for an Allison Brie type person.
Who is that?
And the internet took that, myself included, and was thinking, oh shit, Allison Brie from the Community and Mad Men was going to be the She-Hulk, Jennifer Walters. But when I heard it on my feed that if they were picking Tatiana Maslany instead, I was a little bit salty about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I know how Disney likes to try to get people that are either no name or a lower level, a lower star power type celebrity to be these choices and shit. So I don't know. I saw pictures of her. I can kind of see it working, but who knows? It's gonna be interesting how they're gonna tie She-Hulk to the
Marvel
MCU.
universe.
Yeah, like is Mark Ruffalo's is he gonna be doing cameos in here to kind of they would have to because she gets a blood transfusion from Bruce Banner in the comics and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's gonna be weird to see how they're gonna do it. But then I'm hearing a lot of their production is halted again, anyways, because of COVID and the box office numbers and shit. Like we talked about in the past about that Mulan movie going digital.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm thinking about buying it. Just to
It's a
watch
good movie. It's good,
dope.
bro.
It looks dope.
It's good. It's not like that the cartoon version, but
no, it looks like a real life. They based it off the true story of the real Mulan. As everyone told me.
Kinda. I heard there's some behind the scenes production that's a little problematic. That it's not really true to the Asian culture.
Okay.
It's all Asian
cast. Them Asian people was happy about Mulan coming out.
I'm half Asian. I was stoked.
I know you was stoked.
Cause they got all my favorite characters, but what I'm saying behind the scenes, like the writers and the costume designers, most of the motherfuckers didn't know nothing about Chinese history and shit. They just kind of were just I don't know. They weren't respecting it from what I heard. But point I'm getting at is the numbers that Mulan made online wasn't good. So Black Widow's got pushed back. So all the production,
they did push back Black Widow.
All the production is getting pushed back because of COVID. So I don't know how the She-Hulk show was even going to happen because their TV shows were supposed to be starting. Originally, the TV shows were supposed to be starting around the end of this year, maybe the beginning of the year. Mm-hmm. But there's no telling. I'm excited now that they actually got a name and face to the character. Mm-hmm. But with all the production stalling and shit, the way it's doing, I don't know what's gonna happen. They're not even doing concept art and shit. I haven't even seen none of that.
Okay.
But congratulations to Miss Maslany for
she look good
getting
too.
that role.
Yeah, I see you, Maslany. But all right, let's get on to my boy Jonathan Majors. So Lovecraft Country star Jonathan Majors will be playing Kang the Conqueror, who is widely regarded as one of the Avengers' greatest foes, a master time traveler who goes by many other names, including Immortus, Ramatut, and the Scarlet Centurion. Kang uses his advanced technology to make himself the ruler of a far future Marvel universe. And he's going to be playing in Ant-Man 3. And they say he should be playing in some more Marvel movies.
Hey, first of all, have you watched Lovecraft Country?
Yes, man.
Hey,
That's dope. That's dope.
I love that show, bro.
It's
I
dope.
love
man.
that show.
I never read the book, but I watched the show.
Because King the Conqueror, they don't really show that he's a person of color or even a white person.
Isn't he like face. Blue or something?
Yeah, his face is blue because he's far future and shit. He's like hundreds of, like, I'm gonna say thousands of years in the future and shit. Well, his story is like his future is fucked up because of shit that the Avengers and the Fantastic Four had done in their past. It affected his future. So he's come like a typical time traveler story. He's come back to fix the shit. And in some cases, it meant to destroy or end the Avengers or the Fantastic Four and all that shit. He comes back as different people, but it's kind of cool to see Majors get that role because
he's a great actor.
He's a good actor, man.
He's a great actor. I loved him in the Five Bloods. I liked him in White Boy Rick. That's the first time I really saw him was in White Boy Rick.
See, the first time I seen him was in Lovecraft Country.
You never seen the Five Bloods yet, man? Come on,
I still haven't seen it, bro. I need to watch it, bro.
I'm disappointed in you, man.
It's on my watch list, man. It's on my watch list.
Black points, man. You more Filipino now, man, than black man.
Oh man, chill out, bro. Here you go. Got a little hate in your heart. Let it out, little guys.
Oh, for real though, man.
There's a digital artist, Boss Logic. I follow him on Instagram and Twitter. He actually did a concept of Majors as King the Conqueror, and it looks spot on, bro.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah.
You're tagging me in that.
I can see how Marvel can kind of do the slow reveal on him, make him look like he's just a human villain or some shit, and then have a slow reveal and show that, oh no, he's much worse than you thought type of deal. You know what I'm saying? So
you think he'll come to Earth? You think he come to Earth as a human and then transform into a monster?
He'll come to their timeline as like, I think he'll come to the MCU timeline as a normal human villain or whatever.
Okay.
Thinking that and he's probably thinking that he'll have the one up because his technology is way advanced than what Stark had and all that shit, or even what the Hulk can dish out.
Dude, Marvel is so far ahead of DC, man. It's crazy, dog.
But speaking of DC,
Marvel is killing the game. Like, as I say all the time, Marvel, keep your foot on their neck.
Damn, whoa. This is too soon for that joke.
Keep your foot on their neck. Like,
but we talking about DC since you brought that up.
Yeah, let's get on DC right now. So let's get on this Flash movie where we'll start the DCEU. So this is by Movie Web, the movie that has been in the works for a very long time, but finally seems to be coming together based on what we know is that it will alter the fabric of the DC universe with Michael Keaton's Batman and Ben Affleck's Batman both getting in on the action. Barbara Muschietti said in an interview that, well, I want you to go see it, so I'm not going to tell you a lot. But what I will tell you is that it's a ride. It's going to be fun and exciting, and there are a lot of DC characters in it. Flash is a superhero of this film because he is the bridge between all of these characters and timelines. And in a way, it restarts everything and doesn't forget anything.
Told you. I told you. I said it time and time again. The Flash movie, they're going to do Flashpoint, and they're going to reset everything.
That would be the best thing to do.
That's the smartest thing to do because in the comics, Flash is always, and it's kind of coincidental. We talked about King the Conqueror and shit and time travel shit, but the Flash always fucks up time in his stories because the Speed Force that gives him that power to fucking go as fast as he can.
Fast, yeah.
Sometimes he overdoes it and shit, or he
go through time.
Yeah, or something. He always tries to save his mom. There's a couple storylines where he tried to save his mom, and that shit went awry, and he had to try to. It took him forever to fix that shit. But if they do a Flashpoint storyline or something based off of Flashpoint, that'd be the best way to fix the mess that they've made so far. Because and that can even make the Zack Snyder's version of the Justice League canon. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping that happens because that Justice League movie was garbage. And
yeah, it was trash.
Batman versus Superman, I like the Batman parts. Everything else was garbage.
Come on, man. You can't be that much disappointed in Batman versus Superman. It wasn't that bad.
Nigga, they Batman and Superman stopped fighting because
of Wonder Woman?
Of a name. No, it wasn't even Wonder Woman. Martha.
Of a name?
Martha. How you know that name? Like, get out of here. I'm done.
Hey, man, when you surprised about someone else's mom having the same name as your mom, wouldn't you be surprised?
Yeah, I would, but nigga, it's Superman. You about to kill Superman with a kryptonite spear, and then you stop. How'd you know that name? Save Martha. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit, man. I like the Batman scenes when he was in Gotham and the cops were trying to find out who's in the house, and they showed his ass in the fucking corner in the dark. He's looking spooky as shit. I like that. I like the Batman fight scenes because it was like Arkham Asylum, the game and shit.
He was whooping ass.
Yeah. Capital W.
Yeah.
Whooping ass. And when they got to the Superman parts, it was just straight hot garbage. I didn't like it. But hopefully the Zack Snyder, when they do the Zack Snyder cut, it's gonna clear up a lot of that bad taste. And then the Flash movie, I hope that's gonna clear it up too. Because another thing too about Flash, in the TV show, they did an Infinite Crisis, which was a big comic event in the comics, where multiple universes were collapsing because of it was the anti something. The name slips me, and comic fans forgive me for forgetting. The Anti-Monitor.
Okay.
So all the universes are collapsing. They showed the Michael Keaton's Batman universe, and both Flashes had met each other in that event. So the movie Flash, Ezra, and the TV show Flash, they actually met, and the movie Flash was complimenting how the TV show's Flash's suit was more streamlined and more sleeker than his. His was more like a battle armor looking type shit. So I'm hoping that they make his suit a little bit more sleeker than what it is now. So I can't wait. I'm actually pretty interested in seeing how they do this, because I do want the DC universe to succeed and be as popular as the MCU. It's just lately they've just been making some.
I think they will. If they restart everything, I think they will. Now Marvel's already a step ahead of DC, but I think DC, they could tie the race. They're not. I wouldn't say they're that far behind.
They're not out.
Their movies wasn't that bad. Now their movies is better
Aquaman
than what
was
you
dope.
say.
Wonder Woman was dope.
Superman was dope. Superman was dope. Shazam was dope.
Yeah, Shazam was dope. I like that.
Like they had some dope movies now.
See, Shazam, like Superman should have. I won't say be on the same level as Shazam was. Like how, and I'm not saying
I love Superman.
beat for beat, but just how kind of more upbeat Shazam was compared to Superman. Because Superman it got dark. Like he broke Zod's neck and shit. I'm like, dude, Superman doesn't even kill people. It's rare that he does.
Like you don't know how strong you are sometimes, man. Like you don't know how strong. You are sometimes, he didn't want Zod to laser cut those. So you wanted him to put Zod in the mirror where he's all floating and stuff like that.
Man, that would have been funny as shit. It would have been cool.
You want him to put him in the mirror and they be floating in space like that. No, man. You know DC is darker than Marvel. You gotta do something dark, man.
Hey, don't have him kill people. That's all I'm saying. Superman is supposed to be like the epitome of hope. He can't be going out there breaking niggas' necks like he the Punisher and shit, bro. That's all I'm saying.
Alright, but we just letting y'all know the Flash movie's coming out sooner than later. So let's get on to my system. The Sony unveils the PS5 launch. They launched the games and the price is Wednesday. Just a little special. So Sony announced its highly anticipated PS5 that will launch in the US on November 12th of this year. The PS5 will cost $499, basically $500, while the PS5 Digital Edition will cost $400. I'm not saying $399. Sony also revealed several games that will come out on launch day or soon after. You know how they try to make it say, dude, just say $400, man. Like, that pisses me off.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
We got to sell for $9.99. $10, right?
$10.
What's gonna hurt you? Just say $10. Like, I guess salesmen and salespeople just think it's a little bit better. Just take that penny off to make it sound a little better. Take that penny off. Come on, man.
People love them pennies.
Just say the correct number. Cause we all thinking it.
Yeah.
Like, they thinking it, and I know I'm thinking it. Mm-hmm. So me, I'll probably get the digital edition. But I'm not going to get it when it first come out. I was thinking of pre-ordering, but I'm thinking I might wait to get it. To wait till it gets the malfunction.
Are they doing, because before they put out on Twitter that you can pre-order, but you had to be selected. They were talking about you had to be selected to pre-order.
I don't know nothing about that.
It was some kind of weird, janky shit, bro. And it was before the price came out. Because Xbox is doing, the Series X is $400, and then the digital version is $300.
Yeah, did you see the price comparisons that we put on our Instagram?
Yeah.
Of the Xbox and
So I mean, I'll just say the pro versions of both of those, like the high value ones they're both at $400, and
$500. Like, man, don't be trying to do it like that, man. It's $500, man. Don't be trying to say $499 and all that.
It's $499 for both Xbox and the PlayStation 5.
Just say $500, man. Just say $500.
$499, man. I want my penny. I want my goddamn penny. I earned that shit. You know what I mean? So all right. So both the PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X is $500, and then they're a more affordable choice for the systems are $300 and $400.
Well, the Series S is $300.
Yeah, $300 for the Series S, and then $400 for the all digital PlayStation.
Yeah, it's $100 cheaper.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like for the digital version, it's going to be a hard sell for them. I would assume it'll be a hard sell on their side.
On the PlayStation?
Yeah, because when come Christmas time and parents are trying to get their kids the new Xbox. I mean, yes, should we get Timmy the $500 Xbox or the $500 PlayStation 5, or can we just get him this $300 Xbox, the small one, and it pretty much does the same thing? Or do we pay $100 more and get the PlayStation without the disc drive? I think the Xbox is trying to poison themselves to sell more S systems in the holiday season.
You're freezing up, man. Okay.
That's my take on it.
Okay. Well, the digital edition of the PS5, as I'm looking here now on our Instagram, The Intelligent Graduates, it says it has 8K support, like I know what that means. And the Xbox Series S has a 4K support resolution.
There's no 8K TVs, though. That's what I'm saying. I see you're future-proofing your system, so that way there's no need to buy another system whenever the 8K TVs come out. But I don't know much of anybody who has a 4K TV anyways.
Hey, man. Hey, people
I know
like to
you
step
do,
up
big
their
baller.
game, man. No,
I know you, big baller.
But best believe they will be dropping them prices, and I will be in Walmart.
Oh yeah, for sure. And eventually, yeah, it's gonna get to that point. Everybody will be able to get access to those types of TVs and shit, and that's all good. But for them to try to sell, both companies, to try to sell this whole, it has 8K support, it can do 12K. Like, there's no fucking display that can do that right now. So why even try to advertise it and gassing everybody up? But I don't know. The console war shit is stupid to me anyways.
Well, everybody that commented on it said PS5 gonna win anyway.
That's what I'm saying. The whole console war is dead, man. That was like an Xbox 360, PlayStation 3. That was like the last hoorah for that shit. Once they got to Xbox One and PlayStation 4, and then Nintendo is off doing, they're in La La Land. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Thing. It's like there's no point of a console war no more. There's no point in it because you got Game Pass now, and now you can play Game Pass. I can play Game Pass on my Chromebook and shit when I'm out and about.
Yeah,
and PlayStation, like they still want to do like the old model for games and all that shit, and more power to them. Xbox is trying to go. I think to me it seems like they're trying to transcend gaming, in my opinion, by doing Game Pass. So they're all gonna both of these new systems are gonna be able to do the same shit. It's just now it's a matter of what's your preference.
What games and your preference, yes. Because I saw that Spider-Man. That Spider-Man looked hard.
I saw a little bit of that Miles Morales trailer, and that I would buy a digital PlayStation 5 just so I can play Spider-Man and shit.
Ooh.
I told y'all before. I would get a PlayStation. I didn't get a PlayStation 4 because I got no friends that play on PlayStation. You got a PlayStation 4, but you don't even play your PlayStation. You just use it for. You bought Netflix. You a $400 Netflix box
right now.
But I can see me getting one for Spider-Man because I'm a big Spider-Man fan.
Yeah, that trailer
and Ghost of Tsushima. I'll get it for those, but I'm not just gonna be. I'm mainline. PlayStation's my shit. That's my main system. Most of my people are on Xbox, so that's why I stay on that platform and stuff. So it's just right now it's a matter of preference, man. This motherfuckers, some motherfuckers like Coke, some motherfuckers like Pepsi, but they both taste the same to me.
Hey man, Pepsi's way better than Coke, man. I'll tell you that now. I don't even drink soda. But when I last drunk soda, Pepsi was better than Coke, dog.
I haven't drank, dude. Honestly, I've been doing this keto shit, bro. I hadn't had soda a month. It's been about a month and a half, and I forgot what it tastes like, bro. I've been drinking water and the soda water and shit.
Soda water.
Yeah, you know, the sparkling.
You talking about that carbonate, that Fizz machine? You got that?
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yes. For the audience, I was holding up a can of sparkling water. But yeah, bro, it's doing its thing, bro.
Okay.
I haven't had a taste for soda, bro. I feel a
That's
whole
good.
lot better.
I'm happy for you. Congratulations, man.
For sure.
I hope that keto works out for you because I heard that you lose a lot of weight.
Bro, I lost like 20-something pounds already, bro. Yeah. You know I'm a husky dude.
Yeah.
And some of the shirts that I couldn't wear anymore, I'm starting to fit back in them and shit. So it's it feels good, bro, when you're eating right. Good.
So let's get on to everybody's favorite woman, Cardi B, files for divorce and custody. This is by thepeoplemagazine.com. Cardi B filed for divorce at an Atlanta courthouse on Tuesday, citing the marriage as irretrievably broken, and there are no prospects for a reconciliation. The couple are due in court November 4th. Cardi said on live stream, "Nothing crazy out of this world happened. Sometimes people really do fucking grow apart. I've been with this man for 4 years. I have a kid with this man. You just get tired of the arguments and the build-up. You get tired sometimes," she said. "And before something bad happens, before you get left, before you get cheated on, you just want to leave. What is so bad about that?" So she's trying to get custody of culture. She's trying to get a lot of stuff. And when I first saw it, I know everybody was posting what Offset was thinking and stuff. Basically, he was sitting on a brick wall saying he missed his grandma.
I'm telling you, shit is real.
That's all I've seen.
I mean, divorce sucks, bro. Like my folks, they divorced when I was in grade school.
Yeah.
And just me being on the outside looking in on my parents' relationship, you can see the hurt and the pain behind all that shit. And I don't really have any jokes on their personal life. It sucks.
No.
It sucks that it's happening.
Like, I just wish them both the best, man.
Yeah.
And wish they just, since they couldn't really find each other, hope they find that right person. But the whole thing I look at is like this, man. A lot of, like, I look at it like this. Everybody want to compare themselves to Beyonce and Jay-Z. They was trying to compare Cardi B and Offset to Beyonce and Jay-Z. They don't realize they don't realize Beyonce and Jay-Z, they've been in the game for a long time.
Long time.
Like, they went through their struggles, they worked it out, and they established themselves as, like, big, like, real high self-righteous people. Because you got to realize, like, Jay-Z, he don't rap what Offset be rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce don't be rapping, well, she don't be singing what Cardi B be rapping and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's hard to really mesh with stuff like that. Like, when these rappers try to get with these female rappers and stuff like that, it's just it's like two different mindsets coming together is how I look at it. I really don't see anything. Huh?
No, go ahead.
I don't see stuff like that. They say it's good to date another person that's in the same preference as you, but it don't work out that way, man.
That's what it seemed like too. And then another thing is, people handle situations differently. Not everybody's gonna handle, like, I heard it was some infidelity shit going on. That was a rumor. Again, none of my fucking business. That's to both of them for dealing with whatever. Mm-hmm. But like, the differences that they've had, they are working it differently than what we saw Jay-Z and Beyonce do. Yeah. Like, when Jay-Z was cheating, fucking Beyonce called his ass out on a fucking song and shit, and then I guess behind the scenes they worked that shit out, assuming that they did. Mm-hmm. But most people, they can't, like, me and my wife, like, we it's not fucking rainbows and fucking flowers over here sometimes. Sometimes we get into it and there's yelling and shit, and then you just gotta sit down and reconcile.
You be like, I'm sorry, baby. I'm sorry.
A lot of times, yeah. There's a lot of times I gotta say that shit.
I'm sorry, baby. I knew I was
But you
wrong.
gotta, like,
sometimes you just gotta man up and just take the loss, man. Even if you don't have a loss, take the loss.
Just take the L. Maybe that could be a situation. Man. Maybe he Offset just couldn't take an L. You know what I'm saying? Because some rappers they gotta keep showing that the bravado, that macho stuff. You know what I'm saying? It could be that. It's no telling what it is. But bottom line is that they are handling their situation the best way that they can.
To be real, they handling it well. It's divorce. To be honest.
What up?
They're handling it well.
They are, because it's nothing crazy's come out other than them just announcing that they're filing for divorce. Like, nothing, no TMZ type of shit's popped up, which is good, because as popular as they are, they deserve as much privacy as the average person. Yes, because they're human. At the end of the day, they're human.
Yeah, people don't look at them like that.
Yeah, especially after WAP, and ain't nobody looking at them like that.
Nah. They was trying to. I know they had like a bunch of memes talking about she couldn't keep them because she wasn't cooking and cleaning and stuff like that.
She came in with them divorce papers. There's some forms in this house.
Oh, now, but we wish Offset and Cardi B the best. Let's get on to this. They saying women come from Venus and men come from Mars. But at Reuters.com, astronomers report a finding on Monday in a pair of papers have not collected specimens of Venusian microbes, nor have they snapped any pictures of them. But with powerful telescopes, they have detected a chemical phosphine in the thick Venus atmosphere. And after much analysis, the scientists assert that something now alive is the only explanation for the chemical source. So, you think there's life on Venus, Black?
I mean, with my lizard brain, I would say no. But then again, there's so much that we don't know about the universe.
Yeah, so what's going on?
if have you seen those little microscopic they're called tardigrades? They're water bears.
Water bears. Berries.
Water bears. They're like little microscopic animals.
Water bears. I don't know nothing about no water bears, man. You saying there's some bears that we can't see?
No, motherfucker. Hey. You mean there's a bear in the water? No, it's a microscopic animal, and it can survive in the vacuum of space. It can survive in boiling temperatures. It can survive near lava. It's damn near indestructible. And if there's life like that on Earth, I'm pretty sure there's something similar like that on Venus. That's all I'm saying. Recently, they sent, I forgot which space agency, either NASA or maybe a foreign country had done it, but they sent a probe out to Venus to crash on Venus on purpose because it's not going to survive because of the gravity and the heat alone.
It's closer to the sun.
Yes, I think it's the second closest.
Yes.
And
ooh, okay. Someone know they planets.
Hey, I go to online school. I take ABC Mouse, but they sent the probe down there, and it actually took some pictures before it actually just went just got destroyed, and it was real hazy yellowish looking in the sky, and it looked. I mean, who knows, man? It's the fucking universe. Like I said, we don't. There's shit that we barely know what's going on out there. I wouldn't be surprised if something flying around or fucking crawling or whatever the fuck.
I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I'm a believer, but I also believe there's other stuff out there other than us.
Oh yeah, I believe in that shit too.
I have no doubts about that.
There's no and a lot of people that are more religious than me, they'll probably say, no, God only created us. No, I don't see that.
If God created the earth, someone else created the planets. Like, you could say, it's a lot of stuff. It just goes into.
I think I would like our space agency, instead of just keep sending probes out into the blackness of space.
Trump gonna handle that, man. Trump gonna handle that, dog. He got the Space Force, man. Space Force gonna handle all that.
Hopefully by November he won't have that chance to do.
Man, Space Force gonna handle all that, man. He put so much money in the Space Force. You don't think Space Force ready for that? He about that life, man. He ready for that smoke. He ready for that smoke from them aliens.
Bro, we can barely walk around the space stations. They gotta tether themselves. That's a waste. That's a waste. But I think also they should. They've done studies about the moons on. I want to say a moon on Jupiter. There's a couple of moons in our solar system alone that's capable of having life. There's one that has nothing but water. It's like frozen water and shit. So I think we should focus our science and our energy on local shit in our solar system, like Venus or different moons and shit. We'll find something, man, because we're not the only ones out here.
Let's go.
Be it large or small.
Yeah. So, women, you're not from Venus. You're from the vagina.
Y'all from crazy.
From vagina. So
I say that shit, and then my wife gonna come down. What you say now?
You're not from the stork. You're not from Venus. You're from the vagina.
You telling your kid? You telling your kid where babies come from?
I slick don't like lying to my. I don't like lying to my son, so I do. I think I did tell him he's from his mommy. I didn't go into detail.
Okay, I'm about to say,
yeah, I didn't go into detail, but I think I did tell him he's from his mom. Okay. So let's get on to our boy Jim Carrey. He's supposed to play Joe Biden on Saturday Night Live, season 46. This is about the Vulture. So Saturday Night Live boss Lorne Michaels revealed that Jim Carrey has signed on to play Democratic presidential candidate Joe Biden. You'll see the same people who she mean is Maya Rudolph is coming back, and Alec Baldwin will be back, and Jim Carrey is going to do Biden. Michael said, explained that the casting started with Carrey expressing interest in the part, and then it came down to discussions of what his take was. He will give the part energy and strength and laughs. Hopefully, it's funny.
You know what, Jim Carrey is. I want to see how he will play Joe Biden. I think he's gonna knock it out. But Jason Sudeikis was playing Joe Biden for a while, and he was okay. But with Jim Carrey doing it, I think it'll be pretty funny. It's gonna be this Saturday.
I don't even
today.
Well, if the new seasons come on, yes. Is the new season on?
I don't even know, bro. I ain't even watched Saturday Night Live.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live. I don't think I ever watched Saturday Night Live, to be honest.
Dude, you need to watch it, bro. Hey, now I'm not gonna say every show is a fucking knockout. You know what I'm saying? There's some episodes you be like, or some skits that will make you just kind of scratch your head. But it's a pretty good show, bro. You should watch that shit.
Okay. So shout out to Jim Carrey. And I didn't know Alec Baldwin, he plays Donald Trump, so that would be funny.
Dude kills it every time, dog. My daughter thought Trump was on Saturday Night Live. That's how well he plays it. Mm-hmm. It's funny. Dude, Alec Baldwin's funny as shit with that. Let's
get on to, this will be our last topic before we end this. Let's get on to TikTok is going to be banned from U.S. App Store Sunday. This is by the Financial Times. TikTok will be removed from U.S. app stores from midnight on Sunday as Washington implements executive orders from President Donald Trump that also target WeChat, which is a Chinese social media app. An executive order 13873 of May 15, 2019, specifically the spread in the United States of mobile applications developed and owned by companies in the People's Republic of China, continues to threaten national security, foreign policy, and the economy of the United States. TikTok on Friday said it opposed the move and would challenge the unjust executive order, which was enacted without due process and threatens to deprive the American people and small businesses across the U.S. of a significant platform for both a voice and livelihoods. So,
I mean, I can see both sides of the argument that the security threat behind TikTok, because it is a Chinese company. Mm-hmm. I can also see TikTok's side for saying it's the executive order is kind of infringing on their First Amendment rights and all that shit. But the real truth behind this shit is because it's due to Trump getting fucking played by some TikTok teens, and that motherfucker's mad. So his way of retaliating is canceling TikTok because those motherfuckers took all those damn tickets in Tulsa from his ass. That's what this shit is about, bro. It's not about the security for Trump. Mm-hmm. Now there's probably some NSA professionals, and they probably have a logical reason on why TikTok should be either investigated or banned. But in Trump's teeny tiny brain, it's because those TikTok teens and them K-pop fans went on TikTok and ruined his Tulsa rally earlier in the summer. That's why TikTok's going away. And yes, I did download TikTok again just in case that shit really did delete tomorrow. By the time you guys hear this shit, TikTok will be gone.
Yeah, we do this on Saturday.
Download that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, download that shit. Go ahead and get it.
I don't really care for TikTok. I feel like I'm too old for TikTok right now. I'm not going to be doing no dances on TikTok and stuff like that. Like, I'm not trying to learn.
I would. When I downloaded TikTok for the first time, I was like, oh shit, it's Vine with dancing and shit. And,
yeah,
you know,
it
wasn't really Vine. A lot of skits. It's like Vine, but why get mad at some goddamn teenagers, bro? Just man the fuck up.
Oh, I don't mind them. Make their money.
Let's talk about that. The one more thing, and since we're on Trump, the Joe Rogan debate. What you got on that, bro?
He wanted to. Let me go ahead and get to it. So Joe Rogan, he said on his podcast that he wants to have Trump and Joe Biden on there for a 4-hour debate. And you know your boy Trump ready for it. He ready for that smoke. He said, Tim Kennedy, I guess he's on Joe Rogan's podcast. He said, on my podcast with Joe Rogan, he offered to moderate a debate between Joe Biden and real Donald Trump. That's his ad on Twitter. It would be 4 hours with no live audience, just the two candidates, cameras, and their vision of how to move this country forward. Who wants this? And you already know Trump said, I want the smoke. So I see Trump wanting to do it, but I don't think Joe Biden's going to hop on there.
It's gonna be a fucking train wreck. It's pure gold for Rogan.
Yeah, heck yeah.
But it's gonna be fucking disastrous for both of these candidates. Now everybody's gonna be like, "Well, Sleepy Joe, and he's gonna need that. He's gonna need to take his medicine and yada yada." Fucking Trump is an autocorrect text message going crazy. Mm-hmm. So just imagine him rambling on for 2 hours. And possibly going into some conspiracy theory shit, and then you got Joe Biden on the other side, and he's likely to fuck up just talking and shit.
That's the biggest. Like, one thing I always say, I think when it comes to debating, I think Trump will get at Biden, but Harris will eat up Pence even more. That's just
you know what?
That's just my perception of it.
I think now, since a lot of the truth on COVID has come out, Biden has a lot of fucking
he has a lot of ammo.
I think he'll be able to turn the tide on it. But Trump is wittier than Biden, yes.
Yeah.
And he's more, how can I say, he's more TV friendly. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why a lot of people
he'll make it entertainment. He'll make it Trump will make it very entertaining.
But as much as I like the Joe Rogan show podcast, it will turn our elections into much more of a circus than it already is. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it'll be the Dave Chappelle show all over.
Yeah, and it'll be utterly disastrous for both of these candidates if they decide to do a 4-hour fucking debate with no audience, and I think Joe Rogan will be the moderator, and like you were saying, it's gonna be a goddamn shit show.
Yeah, like I said, I can see. Like, I already knew Trump would want to do something like that, but I don't see Joe Biden falling into that. He'll be like,
I think he would want that. He would definitely want that because
I don't think Joe Biden would do it. That's, to me, Joe Biden.
No, he won't.
Joe Biden would not do it because he haven't really been. If you really think about it, he really haven't been out here campaigning. He
hasn't been campaigning because of the virus and shit. But
still, though, I still think that's what I feel like that's what's helping Trump, because he's already not taking the virus serious. He's not taking it serious anyway. So he's showing his cult following. I'm not taking this serious anyway. I don't care about this. It's not gonna hurt me from doing what I have to do to please y'all. If y'all want me to come to y'all's city, I'm gonna come to y'all's city because I'm y'all's president. That, I feel like that is what's helping Trump and hurting Biden to the fullest. Even if Biden's got to come out here in a mask to do a campaign and separate people by like 2 or 3 seats, you have to do what you have to do, dog.
Yeah.
Like, no matter how many people, because I feel like it's helping Trump doing all this campaign.
You think so?
Heck yeah.
I think it's doing the opposite, but I could be wrong, bro. I think
it's helping.
I just know I ain't voting for this motherfucker when he.
No, I don't care what. I have a Trump supporter at my job. He's a black guy, and it's anything he says.
Oh yeah, I got one too.
Like, anything he says is not gonna help me go over to that side. Like, I don't hate Trump, but I just felt like he failed at his job. I'm not trying to like swoon anybody's mind or anything. I just felt like he failed at his job, and I just feel like, even if I don't even 100% like Biden, but I just feel like a new person, let's see what a new person can do. That's just how I feel like. What's wrong with having a new person?
He's already said that he'll be a transitional president anyways.
Yeah. That's just how I feel about it. Like, what can he do? Like, just have a different person in there and see what he can do to help our economy. Because Trump, from what my eyes, he failed us. Like,
on all counts.
Yeah, the first time you voted for him. Go ahead.
I mean, vote. You guys vote how you want to vote. Because this show, we ain't trying to tell people how to vote and do all that shit. You vote the way you want to.
Yeah.
Just make sure that you do vote, if anything. Just make sure you vote, period.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Every vote counts.
Whether you vote Trump, fucking Biden, goddamn Kanye, we still love you. No matter what.
And we didn't even talk about Kanye's
so just
rants.
exercise your right and just vote.
I didn't even feel like talking about Kanye rants.
I'm voting Kanye. I'm just letting you know.
No, I wouldn't even. Kanye, he been renting for the longest. I didn't even want to talk about him, man. He been doing so much. So let's go ahead and end off the show. Last thing I just want to say is, like, people vote for who they want to vote for. And Black, go ahead and tell them about your girl that passed away. Well, everybody's girl that passed away.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I wish we talked about her earlier. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg passed away last night. Surrounded by our family and friends, and she was the first female Jewish justice to be appointed the position, and she was throughout her whole entire career, she was a strong advocate for gender equality, and she is an icon that's going to be sorely missed in this generation, because a lot of shit that happened for equality, for women's rights, it happened under her watch, and it happened because of her help. So rest in peace, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, RBG, my bad. And damn, we are in the dark version of the universe, man. This is more bad news after another. I was hoping that she would stay strong. She was suffering from pancreatic cancer, I believe, and she's been dealing with it for some time. And I've seen videos of her, like, she's been working out and all kind of shit, bro. You would have thought she was Mike Tyson, bro. She over there working out and all that shit. But everybody has their time, and she's had a hell of a career as a Supreme Court justice. So a talent that was sorely to be missed.
R.I.P. to Miss Ginsburg and the Ginsburg family. So, you ready to end this show?
Yeah, it's ending, bro. Let's close it out.
All right, you have any last words, Black?
No, just thank you guys for listening. We actually got a lot of hits on the last episode 0, the mini episode. But, we appreciate the love and the support for us going on this journey.
Yes, we greatly appreciate it.
You can catch us at the Unintel Grad on Twitter, the Unintelligent Graduates on Instagram, and we have a YouTube channel set up. We're on YouTube. Just search for the Unintelligent Graduates. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at BlackApinoJ. And again, just thank you for everything that you guys done. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate it. And you can follow me at Sir Esther's on all platforms. And also make sure you share us. Tell people about us, subscribe, rate and give us 5 stars. And one thing I want to give is, I want to give a great quote by your girl Ginsburg to give you a great week. She says, "I would like to be remembered as someone who used whatever talent she had to do the very best of her ability." So what are you doing to do the best of your ability? Yes, we graduated colleges, but just know you're a graduate in your own way, because you're becoming a better person for yourself and others. So, and yes, you might think we're unintelligent, but this is our show, and we're going to run it the way we want to run it. So, have a great week, and everybody, we out. Let's go.
Peace.
Peace.